So today topic is average turnaround time for shortest of first serve primitive. So today I am going to explain for how to calculate average turnaround time for shortest job first serve. So I'll explain through Gantt chart. So here I have taken an example with 4 process over there, and arrival time is there 0 1 2 3, and the burst time is there 4 1 2 4. Okay, so first it is a shortest job first serve primitive means switchable. Okay, so 0 arrival time, P1 come at 0 arrival time, so first P1 will come and it will run till 1. Since at 1 arrival time P2 is coming, so now it become 3 since already 1 P1 got executed. So P2 will come, and we can see like the P2 burst time is lesser than shorter than P1. So we'll take P2 and execute P2 till 2. Now it becomes 0. So P3 uh, came at 2 arrival time. This is 2, but at 2 we have a P1 as well. Since P1 arrival time is 0 and P3 arrival time is 2, so at the arrival time 2 we have a 2 process which is P1 and P3. Basically P2 also there, but P2 is already completed, so we'll take only P1 and P3. So we can check which time is shorter, since it is a SJFS and primitive. So P3 is 2 and P1 is 3. So we'll take the shorter one, that is P3. So P3 will execute till 3, since in third arrival time P4 is coming, so it got minus until and it become 1. So now P4 will come at 3, and what we can see like P4 arrival burst time is 1 and it is same as P3. So till P3 till 3 arrival time we have process P1, P3 and P4, right? But what we can see like P3 and P4 is the shorter than P1, right? P1 burst time, but P3 and P4 burst time is same. So in that case what we will do, we'll take P3 again, since in that case first come first serve will execute. So it will become 4, since it has only one burst time, so it becomes 0, right? So it becomes 0. Then P4 will come and P4 also execute 1, since it arrival time is 1. So all the 3 are completed. Now at last P1 left, so we'll take P1, it become 8. So now we are going to calculate average turnaround time. So for average turnaround time, what we will write all the process over here and their completion time. So P1 we can check completion time from right hand side. So P1 completion time is 8, so we'll take 8. P4 completion time is 5, so we'll take 5. P3 completion time is 4, so we'll take 4. And P2 completion time is 2, so we'll take 2. But for turnaround time, we'll take only arrival time, not burst time. For average waiting time, we'll minus both arrival time and burst time. But for turnaround time, average turnaround time, we'll take only arrival time. So now this, so 8 minus 0 is 8, 1 2 and again 2, so 13. So we need to calculate average turn around time is equal to 13 divided by 4, so it's 3.2. So 3.2 is the answer. So I hope that you will understand and understand that how we can calculate average turnaround time for SJFS. So this is the topic for today. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe my channel, like my channel, and do comment. If you have anything to ask in a computer science, you can ask me for any subjects like networking, like operating system, like programming, anything like in AI fuzzy system. So you can ask me in comment. I'll definitely take that topic and definitely try to resolve your issue. Thank you. Please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.